The 2025 WNBA Rookie of the Year award has been lost to Paige Bueckers since she stepped onto the court for the Dallas Wings. The #1 overall pick has delivered one of the most impressive debut seasons in league history, combining scoring, playmaking, efficiency, and leadership for a rebuilding team that has relied heavily on her as its primary offensive engine. Bueckers' year has been defined by consistency and impact. She was named Rookie of the Month in both June and July, earned a starting spot in the All-Star game, and became the fastest rookie in WNBA history to reach 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists. She has yet to score fewer than 10 points in a game and currently leads all first-year players in nearly every major statistical category. For the Indiana Fever, this wasn't just a loss. It was a game that called into question the direction of their entire season. Without all three of their point guards, the team rallied from a 17-point deficit, nearly stopping Dallas in the fourth quarter, but the final 12 seconds changed everything. The story begins with a weak backcourt. Caitlin Clark was already injured and out. Then Sydney Colson's ACL fracture and Ari McDonald's season ending in one night. All three playmakers were gone, and suddenly Kelsey Mitchell had to give up her role as a scorer and become the engine of the entire team. Dallas scored 27 points off turnovers in the first half. But in the fourth quarter, Mitchell's 24 points, Sophie Cunningham's fire, Chloe Bibby's clutch threes, and Natasha Howard's defense turned the score around with a 25-4 run. The fans in the stands knew this win was ours. Indiana, trailing by 1 point with 11.7 seconds left, got the rebound, and coach Stephanie White didn't call a timeout. Mitchell took a contested jumper, missed, and called a timeout in the last 1.7 seconds, when it was too late. "Maybe I should have called a timeout 3 seconds earlier," White admitted in the postgame. A few calls during the game also added to the heat, specifically a review of a foul on Aliyah Boston that was not overturned, and a few landing space plays that were judged differently on both sides. "If the game is physical, there should be the same standard for both teams," White said plainly. "We need better focus," was Boston's short but profound post-game message. The line itself pointed to both the team's internal improvements and external challenges. The loss dropped Indiana to 18-15 and increased the pressure in the playoff race. Caitlin Clark is still recovering, and it could take a few weeks to return. The question now is, will this team, without its true point guards, be able to find its rhythm in the remaining games? What do you think? Should the last timeout have been taken earlier or not? And was this just a bad night, or is there a real problem with WNBA officiating? Comment your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe to never miss another update.